you've both sort of got charged together. Am I correct there?
So Charge is basically the outreach and community platform or organisation, should I say, for Kappa College. So it's we do workshops with schools, communities. We've worked really closely with the local council. We've worked with children in care, where they've been taking part in music lessons. And Charge Boys is basically a boys program where it's like an advanced training scheme for them, where they meet every week and they participate in dance classes taught by obviously industry professionals, and it's taught by an all-male staff because that's what we wanted. And then we also are developing Charge Boys into a drama scheme and voices scheme. So yeah, so it's something that started and launched last year September. So we're in our second year doing it. Yeah.
Awesome. And do you feel? I think in the world there's still a little bit of that stigma that dance isn't for boys. So if someone were to say that to you, how would you kind of express your views on that?
I would say absolutely not. I would say that dance is for everybody. I used to, before previous doing this job now here at Kappa, I used to work in a secondary school where I had to teach dance from year 7 all the way up to year 13. And in year 7 and year 8, dance was on the curriculum. So I had to engage boys to do dance that maybe have never danced before, or they have no intention of doing dance because it's so uncool. But dance, to me, has proven that it can help with things like creative thinking, anger management. I've seen it help students with ADHD, students with dyslexia. You know, and I think it's if you think like that, then I think it's a narrow-minded way of thinking. Dance is for everybody, and I've seen boys that have participated in classes that, yeah, they've not gone the dance route, but they've used it. They've used it to engage them, to focus, to discipline them, to improve their mental thinking, their physicality. A lot of the boys that we have on a Saturday, we've had like massive conversations with them where we sit them down and we talk about why are you here, what's brought you to this room, and they all talk about, oh, dance at school, oh, you don't do dance at school for these reasons, you know. And these are all like lads as well. Like we've got a boy where he loves football, he loves all these things that you think boys should be doing, but dance is up there with it, you know. So there's more and more boys. I personally believe there's more and more boys that do love dance, but there's that peer pressure. And I think that's a sad thing, really. I don't think it's boys think, oh, it's not a cool thing. I think they do think it's a cool thing. It's just, unfortunately, society has labelled it to be more of a feminine thing to do.
Yeah.
But
I think there's a bit of a consensus with these boys that they will talk about some styles of dance, but they won't mention other styles.
Yeah.
Classical forms, your ballet, contemporary, but contemporary how a normal person sees contemporary. I think they're reluctant to speak about that and say they really enjoy that. But if they talk about the urban classes they get here, people think that's cool. And that's fine, and they talk about that, and that's acceptable. But I think the more classical stuff, that's where it becomes a bit more of a problem, I think. And that's why I think when I was younger, contemporary was kind of drip fed into the breaking part. Then it's still looked at as cool, and we'd work as hard as we can. If we were just given straight contemporary, we might have just scoured away from it a little bit.